faculty for B CSE 102, let's C and C++, as I could not find same teacher who teaches both in the, yeah, no issue, because like structure and object oriented programming, you have two different component, theory as well as a lab. Like evaluation is going to be completely different for theory as well as for the lab. So you can take different teacher. That's not at all an issue.
Students, one question is, in Excel sheet, some of the labs are grouped in one cell like L1 plus L2, comma L3 plus 24, and some L1 plus L2, comma L3 plus. What does that mean? When you take L1, no? Automatically L2 is a combo. Okay, L1 plus L2, because that's a 2-hour lab, some course. Some course has 4-hour lab. In that case, they have something L1, L2, L3, L4 plus will be there. That will be not comma in the second parameter. Okay, so when it says comma means what? L1 plus L2 or L3 plus L24 you can take. So it's a 2 hours lab means what? Then it will be only 2 slots they will give. Okay, so if it's a 4-hour lab, no, in the case they have L1 plus L2 plus L3 plus L4. For example, in some cases, of course, it's not applicable to you. Some lab slot will be like that. Okay, so in that case they'll give 4 slots. Okay, they have twice you have lab in that case. This difference between Smart, Ethers, and Faceless, these are all a third party which offering that course for you. Okay, so there are different vendors there. So the vendor name is only Smart, Ethers, and Face, such vendors names. It's nothing. Respect to bus dispersal timing, students, you don't bother about that bus timing. With respect to that, we like to give one information. Actually, you will be called during May mid in the inside the campus. For the day scholars who are actually staying here long time, maybe later after 5 also, the management is in a position to assess the strength, and of course they will take a decision. They will support you in giving a transport facility. Okay, so don't bother about this time by this time.
And one student have asked a query, like we don't have to register for ethics and values. You must register for ethics and values. It comes under non-graded course. Like you are supposed to earn 11 credits under the non-graded course apart from the 150 credits. Okay, so you have to register for ethics and values. It is a compulsory course to be registered. So don't miss registering ethics and values. Okay.
Any number of time, what level of confusion you make a question and ask also, can we take SCS along with theory subjects in morning slot? Another question, is it possible we can take lab and theory for 1:30 in the morning without cashing class in the timetable? See, no way we are saying, even though whatever it may be, if blindly follow as faculty, we are saying out of experience, please follow morning theory, afternoon lab, or else morning lab, afternoon theory. This as blindly. Okay, don't go for any one of a combo. Even though it not clashes for you, suddenly it clash for the legitimate people who is waiting outside. Don't do that way, students. Please be careful about this. Of course, you safely can take and your timetable will be pretty clear, but that will affect the people who standing in the queue later. Okay, so please, blindly, you as a faculty, we are saying, take morning theory, lab afternoon, or else vice versa. This only you should follow. No other combo questions you make, please.
And will the registration close if time exceeds the allotted time? Can we edit the timetable later in the day? You will have open registration from 10 to 11:59 p.m. Tomorrow. Okay. So at that time, if you have missed registering any of the courses, you can try registering for the course. But ensure that you are registering all the courses during the allotted time. Okay. In case if you are not able to register for any of the course, you can try registering for the same during open registration, which will be which will be scheduled tomorrow from 10 p.m. to 11:59 p.m.
Physics, no, physics theory and followed by physics lab you register. Okay, that order, you take theory and lab. Okay, anyway, so the ideal case is you just fix the style, okay, and accordingly you just select theory in afternoon, morning, afternoon, lab in afternoon. Okay, that is that style you follow. As per Dean, there is a mail from you. A mail came yesterday. A mail came that if we are choosing theory in the morning, then we can also choose L1 plus L11 plus L12, L23 plus L24, L9 plus 39. Okay, so possible. So this legitimate thing is possible. You can take. Okay, but of course ensure that whether this L1 plus L2, L23 plus L24 for the course which you are choosing, it is there in your data sheet. If there is the slot is available for you, okay, then you can take. Okay, please be cautious. Always you refer what before selecting the course and the slot and you're locking. No, you first of all see whether the slot is given for the particular course for the particular faculty that the slot is available. Okay, which is given in the data sheet. If it is given in the data sheet, then you can choose.
Will our actual slot be the same as a mock registration timing? Yes, the mock registration timing and actual, no, it is the actual slot timing will be same as the mock registration timing. There is no change in that. Anyway, you can cross check in your VTOP login.
So L5, L6, L11, L12, L23, L24, L29 plus L30. This also can be taken as a slot. For example, if you take morning theory, this also you can take. In addition to afternoon slot, no, afternoon exactly from L31 to L30, L31 to L60. In this, as per Dean Academics Mail, they don't know, this L5, L6, L11 plus L12, L23 plus L24, L29 plus L30. This also can be taken. Okay. So morning, if you take theory also, this among this you can take any one of this. But of course, be careful. Once again, this slot is given for you in your data sheet.
And BSTS, whether it is lab or theory, that STS soft skill course, it is a lab only course. Okay. In the ethics and values non-graded course, you have to register for the course. It will not be automatically selected by the university. You have to register for the non-graded course, ethics and values, during the actual registration.
When I was giving mock in some slots, in red it was written some as same as selected slot. What does that mean? Maybe you might have chosen a course already in that slot. So that what is cautioning you. Please don't take that. Because even that place also you cannot find that option button to lock. Okay, you have to find a button where it can be locked. Okay, so already saying red means what? You cannot take it. It will be clash.
one student had raised a query. When I tried to register for ethics and values during the mock, it was showing course not available or allocated. So please check for this ethics and values course under non-graded basket. Okay, so you might have registered for the other foundation core, like foundation core basic engineering, foundation core basic science and humanities. No, so similarly you'll have non-graded in the basket. So under the non-graded basket, you can register for the ethics and values.
Yeah. In this regard to additional augment this, I had sent mail yesterday, day before yesterday, just to check that. Okay, I sent with some snapshot. Okay, our course fifth or sixth option there will be non-graded course. Okay, go and select that, and a couple of other buttons will be there which enable you to take that course. Okay, so please refer your mail. There is a snapshot I had sent for that.
And one more question. So during mock registration, we have got a column about that the class is in the same building. Please explain about that column. So if you might have got the information like about the classes, whether it is in the same building or same block or in different block. No, like we here in the campus, you have two blocks, AB1, academic block 1 and academic block 2, like where the classes will be scheduled. So once you, the classes commences offline, no, like you'll be attending the classes either in academic block 1 or academic block 2. So that is the, the detail, no, like that was listed when you are registering the courses. Okay. And BSTS, it is 1.5 credit only. But as of now, no, like when you're registering, it will be registered as 2 credit. Later on, it will be changed to 1.5. No need to worry about that.
Time schedule is given by Dean Academics considering your earlier semester attendance. Okay, exactly, it's purely calculated. There is no flaw or errors on that. So you may be miscalculating with respect to, even they are collected up to 3 decimal places, 99.432, 99.431, 99.430. Automatically 432 will get higher priority. Okay, so they correct up to 3 decimal places. So don't saying that mine is something lesser or good. So just please see 3 decimal places, and it has been automated by the system, and it has been prepared by the chart prepared by the Dean Academics Office. So there is no error in that. So accordingly you follow. If you don't get opportunity, if you're getting late opportunity, that is nothing but the attendance which you got is only that much. Okay, that only given the priority. So please maintain your attendance well in next semesters, of course, along with your CGPA.
And one more query. During mock registration, my portal closed in 35 minutes only. If the same happens in actual registration, what should I do? Please bring it to either to HOD or myself or to your concerned proctor notice so that we can help registering the courses during the actual registration. If you are facing any issue, okay, any network issue or something during, when registering for the courses during actual registration, please bring it to our notice.
So no extra course by this time in this semester. So any extra course or any other courses, we can do it in next semester. So whatever given in the data sheet alone, you can follow. Number. See, this basically the slots are numbered like this. The afternoon slot means basically the numbers start with L31 to L60. Okay, it may be theory or lab. It's not an issue. So basically the slots, afternoon slot we used to call L31 to L60 in case of laboratory L. In case of theory, A2, B2, C2, D2, E2 will be there. That's the difference. Okay, so course will be spread across, will be given both morning slots and afternoon slots. The timing is like this only. If it says, if they call us afternoon, with respect to lab, it is L. Okay, L31 to L60. And with respect to theory, it is all numbering A suffixed by what? A2, B2, C2, D2, E2, like that is going on. That is what the difference. If you choose same slot, it will be clash. How come at the same time you can attend two courses? L13 plus L40, you want to take physics also, and you want to take for electronics also. Means how can you be at the same time in two places? Okay, even though it's physical or online, whatever it may be. So don't think because due course it became physical. So how physically you can be in two places at the same time? Online it may be some matter of even whatever it may be. Just forget about that. You cannot do that. It's a clash. You will not get successful registration.
One student have raised a query after registering all the courses, and if time left, can we log out and it will be auto saved. See, one after completely registering all the courses as per the the course sheet, please cross check whether you have registered for all the components, theory and lab. Okay, cross check all the components and please take a screenshot of the timetable generated and then you can log out.
So please ensure that your credit is 21. Actually, it will come 22 time being. Okay, so don't panic in that. It's still 20. They will correct that. Actually, credit should be 21.5. So before leaving, as ma'am told, I augment this. So please ensure that everything is done and you just check you register for 22 credits. Okay, this semester you have to register for 22 credits. Okay, right? So of course it's 21.5 only, that will later adjust in back. Okay, so please ensure 22 credit has been taken by you before logging out. You say this, it's utterance page. No? Vellore, VAT Vellore does not have slot system. Why it is so? It is no, it is not that way. See, this slot system is quite common across all the campus. So it is not that way. It's where they are in Vellore. So please don't give other concrete information which is not correct. Everywhere we have slot system only. So I am registering theory in the morning lab and afternoon because of BST is keeping in the afternoon. My faculties are clashing. See, BSTS is offered in just you see which slot it's offered. BSTS. Yeah, see, BSTS is offered in both morning slot and afternoon slot. See, in morning L4, L7, L20 is given for you. L34, L37, L50 is for you. You among these you choose one. Okay, we does not force always you should take only morning slot or afternoon slot. You follow one style only we are saying. Either you follow style A of registering theory in morning and lab in afternoon, or style B registering lab in morning and theory in afternoon. This style you follow. Empty faculty starts smart faculty in that case distribution. Which is both the value start. Time, முடியுதா சார்? 10 minutes. Just for summary, 5 minutes, sir. Okay, okay. Video off பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? Okay, okay. நான் கொஞ்சம் பேனிங் செக்ஷன். Okay, okay. ஆஃப் பண்ணக்கூடாது. Okay, okay. வாய்ஸ் போகும். Okay, okay. நான் ஆஃப் பண்ணல. Okay. ஏதாவது ரொம்ப கிரிட்டிக்கல் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஏதாவது இருக்கா? மேபி சம்திங் எல்லாமே ரிப்பீட்டட் தான். சம் கொஸ்டின்ஸ் ஆடா கேட்க. So for BSTS, time being it's showing 2 credit. Okay, so don't bother, it will come 1.5. Okay, no, but yeah, BSTS actually it's 1.5 only. But the ethics and values, okay, you have to register only. Okay, so please don't leave it as it is. So timing, don't bother, that they will take care. As I told you, no. So it's showing timing 2 credits. Okay. So that in the software they will take care. Even though you registered, only 1.5 will be. Okay. So 21.5 only. So don't get confused. Finally, will be showing 22 credits on successful registration. And successful registration will say 22 credits. No problem. That 1.5 they will adjust back.
And for ethics and value, there is no slot for ethics and value because it is an VTOL online course. Okay.
So class were overlapping means the reason that you are not followed the protocol. That's what overlapping is happening. So please kindly ensure the protocol what we are told. Okay, we are given a number of mails and repeatedly we are saying follow the protocol. Okay, and of course ensure you does not go out of alignment of what you are given. Okay, what course you are given and what slot you are given, everyone follow. There will be no overlapping will happen.
See, when you are, should I start, one student raised a query, should I start with the foundation basic science section or can I choose and register the course in any order I want to? See, as HOD sir had already given the instruction, but like please follow the protocol. First you register for foundation basic science and then the foundation basic engineering courses. And finally you can go for the non-graded course. And in the course sheet, only slot A2 was recommended for technical English, but B2 was also available on VTOP. Since both of them are in the afternoon slot, can we take the B2 slot? See, that is what we are telling from the beginning of the meeting. Please follow the slot as given in the course sheet. You're not supposed to take the slot that is not mentioned in the course sheet. If technical English is offered in A2 slot as per the course sheet, then you have to take register the technical English course only in the A2 slot. Don't make any kind of deviations in this slot. Okay. Follow the slot given in the sheet.
Registration will cancel if I take same subject theory in evening and lab. Theory in evening and lab in morning and same subject. See, that way it's not possible. Twice you cannot register. That's one question. Will my registration get cancelled if I take same subject theory in evening and lab in morning and in some subject theory in morning and lab in evening? See, this is it's a violation only. Okay, in the sense you are not following. We are not going to cancel the registration, but of course, what we are going to happen, you are not going to land in successful registration. Okay, because you have to follow a stale A or stale B. You are mixing stale A and stale B. That may not lead to successful registration. But of course, then thereby what? If you make any violation, only will cancel registration. In the sense, you are taking a course which is not given for you. At the same time, slot which is given for you, you are not following. You're taking some other slot which is not assigned for you. In that case, if you found, and legitimate people have to be given opportunity. So to fix that only, we are going to cancel the registration. The particular course will delete. Okay, that you bear in mind. And if you mix it and take of stale A and B, then that you are not going to get a successful registration. Okay, that is not actually cancelling of lab registration will not happen. In that case, you cannot make successful registration.
And one student had raised a query about the slot details. Like if you go through the syllabus that was shared by the HOD sir, you can see the LTPC component in the syllabus. Okay, at the top right corner, you can see the LTPC component that shows the number of lecture hours. L stands for the lecture hours, and T for tutorial, P for the practical, that is the lab session, and C for the credit. Okay, children, you can refer the syllabus and talking about the LTPC component that is mentioned in your the top right corner of the syllabus. Okay, you can refer. See, for example, in the engineering physics, you have the LTPC component for engineering physics theory as 3003. Okay, 3003. The first three, the first number 3 represents that you have 3 lecture hours weekly, and the last column, that is the credit, that is the engineering physics, the theory credit is 3 credit. And similarly, when you refer engineering physics lab, you have the LTPC component as 0021. It means that weekly you will have 2 hours, and the total credit for engineering physics lab is 1. Okay, so for the theories, if you have 3 credits, okay, for the theories, if you have 3 credits, then you will have the corresponding slot as, for example, E plus TE, A plus TA, B plus TA kind of thing. Okay, in some courses, you will have the tutorial components. For example, in differential equations and transform, you'll have the LTPC component as 3104, 3104. 3 for the number of lecture hours, you have weekly 3 hours, and then the next number 1, it represents a tutorial hour. Okay, right? So the practice, the session. So any theory core that has a tutorial hour, you will have the slot as C1 plus TC1 plus TCC1. So here in differential equations and transform, you have the theory as a theory hour as 3 hours weekly. So the slot detail will go like this: C plus TC, P plus TC. Okay, and along with that you have tutorial. So you have one more component like a TCC1, TAA1. Okay, TBB1, like that. Okay, so that's T double C one in differential equation and transform. It indicates a tutorial session.
Yeah. So there's a question, sir, is a structured object-oriented programming is an embedded theory and lab subject? No, no students, it is a standalone course. So you have a separate theory for 2 credits and separate theory, separate lab for 2 credits. It is not embedded component. You can see very well in the course code itself. VCAC 101 E or L or P. So last character will be what? P means practical, L means theory course, and E means embedded. Embedded is, that is, E means, of course, time being, don't bother. There is no embedded course for you in this semester. Next semester, when Java coming to you, at the time it will be embedded course. So don't bother by this time. The course at the end you see the character, last character, P practical, L theory. Okay, and of course this course specifically 2 individual theory, 2 unit for individual lab. Yes, some here face faculty for second semester capacity course. No, for BSTS, for your choice. There is no such thing. You have to go along only face faculty across your complete graduate, complete travel your final 4 years. So you have choice. You can choose anything you want, any vendor. If you can be actually given exception explanation. At least yes. Yes, sir. Is it helpful in taking lab and theory faculty same? Yeah, you just see whether it's viable for you. Okay, with respect to your slot filling, if it is possible, you can take. Okay, if you're getting that opportunity, take. That will be helpful to an extent, but still we are making this as a separate entity, no? So everything the concerned faculty will take care in delivering the concept with respect to that course. Even if you don't get opportunity, no problem. If you take, well and good. If you don't get opportunity, also no problem. Okay. Mention we can take morning theory and evening slots along some morning. Same question repeat ஆகிட்டே அதே தான் மாற்றி மாற்றி வேற வேற மாதிரி கேட்குறாங்க. So already we had shared about the transport. Okay, don't bother about you take even beyond evening also. So the people who are taking beyond office time after 5, so management will see the strength and they make a transport arrangement to landing into a safe point. முக்கியமான question let's just summarize பண்ணிட்டு முடிச்சிடலாம் போதும். So I hope students almost we had surfed all the questions more or less the same question you asking in different form. To an extent we had everything we had cleared. So once again I make summary of this meeting. So the agenda with respect to I had even mailed you also. I hope you remember the do's and don'ts. Okay, so I just recap it. Please register only on all the courses even for you in the data sheet. You should not miss. You are not affordable to miss. If you miss it, taking the same course in future, it's really a big cumbersome task. Okay, so as I told you that you along with the junior, you will always not sync with your juniors because the admission, the time which the semester commences will always not coincide. Okay, it will be there will be gap, 1 month gap at least. Okay, so don't afford to miss any courses. So you have to register only the courses and all the courses given in the data sheet. First point. Second point, if you take theory course in the morning slot, take a lab course in the afternoon and vice versa. Okay, so before that, you just see your data sheet, course sheet, what slot is given for that course and what course you are supposed to take. So this is very important to do's and don'ts. You should not do this. You should neither change the course nor change the slot. Okay, you should strictly follow the data sheet. Okay, so if you do any violation with respect to this, your cancellation of that particular course will be done. So even though you're registered, because we need to give the chance for the estimate people, we will cancel that course. Please bear this in mind. Okay, so if you not following the rule with respect to not following the course and faculty course and the slot, this will certainly will cancel. Okay, bear that is in mind. Then you should not register for specifically other course. For example, only specifically saying because madam has told that initially 40 students plus they are registered for Java programming. Don't do that. We will give you next semester. It is not meant for you. It is meant for other programs. Okay, other programs, other engineering programs. Don't do that. Okay, so that's the summary from our side. So preference for day scholars, know that way. So even you can take a late evening also. So bus arrangements will be made by after assessing the strength. And of course, so any help, please kindly call your proctor. Or if not possible, just I hope you are aware of my number and Dr. Karmal number. And any case, just you could drop a message or just WhatsApp or put a mail. Okay, so do a successful registration. But please kindly understand what we are saying, ma. We are here to help you. Proctor also we are to help you. We are given all the instructions to proctor also. Okay, we are enoughly educated them. So please kindly call your proctors. If proctor is not picking up, drop the message, write a mail, or else if they are not taking, please drop a message to us through WhatsApp or mail or whatever it may be. So do a successful registration and please follow. Don't do any violations. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, students. Wish you all the best. Take care. Any doubts or any issues faced during the actual registration, you can contact your proctor or HOD sir, or you can call me. Yeah, thank you. All the best. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.